Hey, Joey Starr here, and welcome back to Starr Rock, where it's always about rock music. Today I'm going to talk about an interval that, although it can be found elsewhere, is used a lot in rock music. It's called the tritone, or as it was referred to during the Middle Ages, diabolus in musica, which is Latin for the devil's music. In music, a tritone is the interval that is encompassed by 3 consecutive whole steps. It can be reached in 3 tones or 6 semitones, where it divides the octave into equal halves. The tritone may be represented in musical notation as either a diminished fifth or an augmented fourth. I know. Words. I could delve much deeper into what the tritone is from a technical stance, but that's not really what this video is about. For me, the fascination comes from how something as rudimentary as 3 notes played in a sequence or a chord was able to strike fear into the superstitious people of long ago. Yes, pretty much up until the 1700s, these intervals were highly avoided and often banned as they were considered to be evil or cursed. Musical composers and their students risked consequences from the church if they were to use these in a melody. But as time went on, the tritone would find its way into popular music and became prominent in American jazz and blues. As such, it's no surprise that both genres were once viewed as being the devil's music, a branding that would be carried forward as they would further evolve into rock and roll and other genres. I'm sure that deal that Robert Johnson made with the Crossroads Demon did not help matters. These days, the infamous tritone can be found scattered about our pop culture, even outside of rock, metal, and music. TV theme songs such as South Park, The Simpsons, The Twilight Zone, and even the Pink Panther all use the tritone. It's also found in movies, like the song Maria in West Side Story,
Maria, I've just met a girl named Maria.
the waltz theme in 1991's Addams Family, Beetlejuice, or the very chilling theme music for The Shining. Circling back to rock and metal music, though it was a little rare in the early days of rock, you can actually hear Elvis Presley sing the tritone in his rendition of the Beatles' classic Hey Jude, and it was met with much criticism. How many times did you listen to the radio in excitement hearing the opening riffs of Jimi Hendrix' Purple Haze? And ironically, the main riff of Jethro Tull's My God, Nothing Is Easy features the diabolical tritone. Whose side are you on, Ian? One of the earliest examples of tritone in heavy metal music, which would earn its composers notoriety as the fathers of heavy metal, is the song Black Sabbath, which was the opening cut on the album Black Sabbath by none other than the band Black Sabbath. That opening riff not only jump-started the careers of Ozzy Osbourne and company, it sparked a new revolution in rock that you've come to know as metal. So naturally, every band and its brother, did you catch that, has used the tritone in homage to their heroes. Some of my absolute favorites include Metallica, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Hell, even Kiss jumped on board. You saw what I did there, right? And I cannot think of a single band whose career hinged on the tritone more than Slayer. Just about every song they put out is deeply rooted in the Devil's Interval. Greg is my witness. My dog is actually moshed to that song. It's true. She was like a creature possessed. The tritone is so prominent in Slayer's catalog that they even named one of their albums Diabolissa Musica. And it just goes on from there. Marilyn Manson, Avenged Sevenfold, Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon, all weaving their tapestries with the almighty tritone. Diabolissa Musica, the devil's music. The tritone, a simple musical interval with so much power and influence that it was once feared, now a staple in our world's popular culture. It just goes to show you how naive and dramatic our ancestors were. I mean, we've been celebrating the tritone for all this time and we're just fine. It's not like we have global sickness, war, famine, crazy weather patterns, and social collapse, right? Right? Thank you so much for watching Starr Rock. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Laters.